What if I told you that the exact part of your brain that tells you to buy new equipment is the same part that is quietly sabotaging your ability to build real wealth? You don't have a cash flow problem. You have a dopamine problem. Today we're going to expose why so many professionals and business people stay broke at retirement. I've gone through this myself. I was in business for many years, made millions and millions of dollars, but realized after a while that most of it wasn't sticking. It's not so much what we make, it's what we keep. Let's talk about what no one wants to admit. You can be excellent at your craft. You can grow your business, have all the right equipment, but you're not building your wealth. You haven't got the right financial foundation. You see money come in, you reinvest it in better equipment, a new scanner, a better drill, updated software, a $90,000 truck. It all feels so smart, strategic, necessary. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most business owners are not building wealth. They're building dopamine loops. They're trading compounding assets for depreciating tools. That brand new truck feels so good when you drive it off the lot. How much have we lost at that moment? There are better ways to finance your equipment so that you actually keep some of that money that's going to the bank or the leasing company. And they're calling this growth, but it's not. It's not really building your wealth. It's not building your family protection and future. What they're really doing is standing on a treadmill and just watching the world go by. All that money floating away, dressed for success. So why do we do this? Smart people, dentists, contractors, consultants, engineers, keep making the same mistakes over and over again. It is human. We've been taught to do this. To understand it, we have to look at how our brain is designed. We want immediate gratification. We want to feel good. Every time we buy new equipment, upgrade our software, lease something new, we feel that dopamine rush, that loop that just keeps us doing these things and making the same decisions, but not really moving ahead financially. It travels through a circuit, mesolynic pathway. I know I mispronounced that. And that's what gives you the rush. We love making deals, don't we? That feeling of control, of progress, of doing something. We want to be action people. We want to make changes. But the moment you take some time to think about it, to research, like putting money in a specially designed, high cash value, whole life participating policy that is designed to give you liquidity, designed to compound while you use it, designed to protect your practice or your business or your family, designed to build your retirement while you are making your regular purchases and that, but financing it differently, acting like your own bank. There's no flashy reward, there's no dopamine rush, no applause, no Instagrammable moment. Just you know that you're building your future. You are becoming independent. You are taking control of your life and your business. This is what banks do. This is what the wealthy have been doing forever. This is what successful businesses, large corporations do. But we do this, but that system is governed by the dorsal-solalateral prefrontal cortex. What a word. What a bunch of words. That part of our frontal lobe that's responsible for delayed gratification. That deep sense of contentment, knowing that you're doing the right thing for your future. Now we're following the best practices. We really are. We're not rationalizing or whatever. We're giving it deep thought, and we're like the tortoise that is steadily building our wealth. But this part of our brain is weak. It has to fight every impulse that we've had for decades. It's the one that has to fight I'm not upgrading, I'm falling behind. Those at their dentists or those at their contractors have tools to save them money, blah, blah, blah. To do it faster, they look better. Not necessarily true, is it? But here's the kicker. You're not chasing tools. You're chasing feedback. It's called the action bias. Humans love actionable visuals. We love visual effects. Things that we can point to and say, look at what I did. Look at this. Isn't this cool? See what I'm building? But the wealthiest, most sovereign people in the world are doing it slower. They're getting wealthy slow and building it so it sticks. They build a strong foundation that they build their house on. A foundation you can always count on and you can always use. They build silent systems working in the background that can guarantee your wealth. So let me ask you a question. What's most important? Trying to look like a winner or actually becoming unshakable? Not pushed around by what happens in the economy moment by moment or what some president says. Here's the truth. When you finance an $80,000 piece of equipment through a bank, you're buying depreciation. You're giving away your control. But when you finance it through your own system, you're taking control. You're capturing that money that you're spending out in interest, that grows tax deferred, keeps compounding, pays dividends, protects your estate. You're not just buying equipment. You are invested in a closed loop that guarantees your future. You profit from your work, and you profit from the way you finance your equipment. It's not equipment, it's your actual personal business that is paying you dividends. That leverage doesn't disappear as the markets change. When we have the downgrades, when companies are way overpriced in the stock market, just waiting for a reason to take a tumble. Your asset is there and never goes down. This is how banks and corporations and wealthy families have always functioned. They're the ones who come in after a downturn and pick up the pieces. They use their own capital systems for their own purposes, while other people, other businesses, keep working through the bank under somebody else's control. So here's what it means to you, dentist, business person, entrepreneur, real estate investor. You don't have to stop buying things. You just have to learn how to do it in a way that builds your wealth. Wealth that you keep, that's not impacted by the market and definitely not impacted by interest or depreciation. But you need to change the way you fund it. And this starts by being your own source of capital. Through a properly designed participating whole life policy that we have made extra deposits to. So you have liquidity, you have an uninterrupted compounding asset, you have protected your family and your business. So you store capital that's guaranteed. You earn tax-advantaged dividends. Access capital through policy loans. Using it as collateral with the bank. Use that capital to fund your business and recapture the value back into your business, back into your system. Pass wealth tax efficiently through your estate and through your retirement. This is not a trick. It's not a loophole. It's something that's been done for over 100 years. But today we have better ways to do it. It's how banks use life insurance in their financial statements. It's a tier 1 asset. This is how you can forever stop being dependent on lenders and leasers and debt traps. Because you're not just building a business. You're building a capital machine. So every time you put money into your policy, you're telling yourself, I'm no longer a borrower. I am acting like the bank. The identity shift is everything. You stop reacting to financial chaos. You start creating a calm. You stop worrying about retirement. You start realizing your money is working day, night, month by month. This is not just about finance. It's about taking control of your life. So here's the next step. If you're pouring money in to bank loans or leases, whatever, and it's not sticking, and you want to know possibly a better system for doing this, send me a message and I will send you a simple PDF file that will tell you how this works, and then we can see if it's the right fix for you. Let's have a little discovery call. We'll talk about infinite banking, finance your own equipment, build financial wealth, long-term financial wealth, protect your estate, Build the peace of mind that most professionals and business people never feel. It's not about what you earn. It's about who controls the banking function in your life. Let it be you that acts like a bank. This is BurtonLangille. I've been in business for over 35 years. I've worked with thousands of business people. And I'll be glad to pass some ideas on to you. See if they're right for you. Have a good